The Hungry Things, story by Jan Seplian and Ann Seidler. What animal is that? It looks like an alligator. It's eating the words. I'm a little afraid. Let's check this story. See if I can hold it properly. One morning, a hungry thing came to my town mourning. It was a little happy, a little sad. He kept saying, feed me, I'm mad. He sat on his tail. He pointed to the sign around his neck and said, I'll never fail. He said that he just wanted someone to feed me. The townspeople gathered around to see the hungry thing. He was so hungry with his teeth that were growling. What would you like to eat? Asked the townspeople. Schmancakes, answered the hungry thing. Schmancakes, cried the townspeople. How do you eat them? What can they be? They had no clue, but they were ready, and the little kid was running over too. The hungry thing, he didn't even have a name to sing. Look at the chickens, they are delicious. Are you a vegetarian or do you eat meats on your dishes? Why, dear me, said a wise man. Schmancakes, that's plain, are a small kind of chicken that falls off with the rain, right? Of course, said the cook. Schmancakes, I read about them in the book. Are they better to eat when you stand on your head, actually? I think, said the little boy. You're all very silly. Schmancakes sound like pancakes. Have you ever eaten pancakes? Pancakes to me. So the townspeople gave the hungry thing some. The hungry thing ate them all, and then the hungry thing pointed to his sign, and that said, feed me. What would you like to eat? Asked the townspeople. Tickles, answered the hungry thing. Tickles, cried the townspeople. How do you eat them? What can they be? Why, dear me, said the wise man. Tickles, you know, are any curly-tailed hot dogs that grow in a row. Of course, said the cook, tickles are tasty and yummy. You giggle and you laugh when 10 are in your tummy. I think, said the little boy, it's all very clear. Tickles sound like sickles. Sickles sound like pickles to me, and they gave me the hungry thing some. The hungry thing ate them all up. This hungry thing was so hungry, he never stopped eating. Oh my, my, my. He's underfed, had some bread, said the lady dressed in red. It seems to me he liked some tea, said a fellow up a tree. A bit of rice might be nice, said a baby sucking on ice. The hungry thing just shook his head and pointed down to his sign and said, feed me. The town people tried again and again. What would you like to eat? Asked the townspeople. My friend, feet loaf, answered the hungry thing. Feet loaf, cried the townspeople. How do you eat? What can it be? This little boy may know what it may actually be. Don't know if you heard of this food, but what it's called is, why, dear me, said the wise man. Feet loaf, let's see where we can find some. And it's a kind of shoe pudding that grows in a tree. Of course, said the cook, feet loaf. Tastes so sweet, and it's eaten by kings when they dine in their bare feet. I think, said the little boy, you all ought to know. Feet loaf sounds like meatloaf. Do not eat any feet. They do not taste good, I promise you. Unless you eat feet from some animal or something. Meatloaf to me. So the town people get a advertisement on their YouTube, and then they keep going. The town people gave the hungry thing some. The hungry thing ate them all up, and then some. More he wanted. He again pointed to the sign and said, feed me. What do you like to eat this time? Said the townspeople. Cookies, answered the hungry thing. Hookies, cried the town people. How do you eat them? What can they be? Hookies, said the wise man, are known in the far lands as a special spaghetti to eat and hold in your hands. Hookies, said the cook, are a party dish to serve to guests if he isn't a fish. I think, said the little boy, that this is all very simple. Hooky sounds like, looky sound like. What do you think? What food is it? I think you know, I love this food. I eat it with chocolate. It's called cookies. Cookies to me! Then the townspeople gave the hungry thing some, and he ate them all up. Then he got to his feet, he smiled, he patted his mouth. On a line of laundry, he turned around 3 times. What is he doing on the line of laundry? Is he using it as floss? Do you floss your teeth at night? I try to as much as I can, but let's see. It is true, he is all through, asked the lady in blue. Let's all try to say goodbye, said a man with a can. Come again, said some man. But the hungry thing just sat down again. He may have a stomach ache like the hungry caterpillar, we don't know. And then he pointed to a sign and said, feed me. What do you want to eat? Asked the townspeople. Gollipops, said the hungry thing. Gollipops, cried the townspeople. How do you eat them? What can they be? This hungry thing does not stop eating. Do you ever have that where your stomach just keeps growling and keep eating all day? Let's see. Oh dear, said the wise man. Oh my, gollipops are new. They are a cereal shaped like a toy and sugar coated too. Children, said the cook, buy them by the dozen and trade off the box tops with classmates and cousins. I think, said the boy, you all ought to hear. Gollipops sound like Dolly Pops. What do you think it is? Starts with an L. Ooh, let's see. Lollipops to me. So the town people gave the hungry thing some. The hungry thing ate them all up, and he pointed to a sign again. Oh, please, said the people. We've been here all day. Isn't there a quicker way? I think, said the boy, that there is. Have some noodles? The little boy asked the hungry thing. The hungry thing shook his head. Oh, so now we're starting to ask the hungry thing, what does he have? Oh, excuse me. I meant to say foodles. The hungry thing smiled and ate them all up. Look at him eat it. He's so happy. Feed me. Just look, said the cook. Let's all try, was the cry. So they got all busy. Having some smello, they gave him some jello. Have some thread, they gave him some bread. Have a banana, they gave him a banana. The hungry thing ate and ate, he looked very full. Oh yes he did. Is there anything more we can give you? The townspeople wanted to know. The hungry thing politely covered up a hiccup. He thought for a while, then boop with a smacker, he said. What is boop with a smacker? This hungry thing never stops eating. You ever had that? You're just always eating. I had this during quarantine. All day. Boop with a smacker. Boop with a smacker. What is that? The townspeople asked him and her. The boy whispered to the wise man. The wise man whispered to the cook. And the cook gave the look to the hungry thing. Soup with a cracker. The hungry thing ate them all up. He smiled. He got to his feet. He wiped up his mouth on the cook's hat. Just as he left, he turned his sign around. I don't think he's hungry anymore. Let's see. In big letters, he said, thank you. I love this story. Why? Well, a question I have for you. Is there something that you do too much of? It could be eating. It could be being on the internet. It could be complaining, talking negatively. It could be yelling, it could be crying. What is something you do? What this hungry thing loves to do is he loves to eat. He eats words, he eats foods, he eats everything. He was still learning how to spell, right? But he knew what he wanted to eat and he ate it. So what do you want to eat? Do you maybe eat too much of? That's my question to you. And what could you replace it with? Something else that you could choose. And that's it. Thank you. And the lesson is, we need to choose what we eat, not just for food, but also for activities. Bye.